Chaotic screams disturbed the somber funeral, luring attention to the streets outside. People everywhere clambered to windows, seeking the source of the commotion. The desperate shouts grew closer as a wild SUV burst through the glass doors, sprinkling shattered shards inside and splitting the herd as people darted to safety. But one small boy stood frozen in his path. Bruce Wayne had little time to react, instantly sprinting towards the child, diving through the air and scooping him into his arms as they slid across the room, narrowly escaping. The SUV crashed into a pillar near the boy's father's casket. As the dust cleared, the SUV door creaked open. The police trained their weapons on the destroyed vehicle, shouting orders. But when the man exited the vehicle with his hands in the air, a moment of silence washed over the police as they processed what they saw. Not only did they discover the missing DA, but they were surprised to see that his mouth was duct taped, a cell phone taped to his hand, and a bomb strapped to his neck. The cell phone rang. Screams exploded in the room. The commissioner ordered everyone out. Pandemonium detonated as the crowd scattered away from the bomb. Bruce noticed a message taped to the DA's chest that read, "To the Batman." Later, the bomb squad and the commissioner were the only personnel that remained on site. Deep shadows began to fill the still area. The persistent ringing from the cell phone cut through the silence as the bomb disposal robot cautiously whirred towards the tired DA, dodging debris and overturned chairs. A figure formed in the darkness, draped in black with a cloak, cowl, and armor. His demeanor revealed no fear of the ringing phone, the bomb, or the police. Instead, he emanated a fierce energy of raw, raging fury. Batman's jaw clenched as he passed the robot and approached the man, yanking the note off his chest and discovering a riddle. He solved it instantly and answered the call, delivering the message. The rules of negotiation were set. The Riddler called for death, but assured them that the bomb would disarm if they correctly answered 3 riddles. A timer was set and the deadly game began. Upon reaching the final riddle, the timer dwindled down from 2 minutes to less than 30 seconds. In moments, they could be free. But when the DA heard the last riddle, hope vanished from his face. The riddle asked for the name of the rat embedded in the mob, the rat whose sole testimony provided the DA's office with the biggest bust in history. The timer ticked away as Batman ordered him to answer, but this answer required truth, honesty, and morality. Unfortunately, the crooked DA had none of these. He knew that the answer was not only career-ending, but life-ending. He stared at Batman, reluctantly opened his mouth. The explosion ripped through the room with such ferocity that Batman's body flew through the air. No one knows whose body hit the ground first, Batman or the DA. But we do know that Batman was the only one to survive, and that there would be no open casket for the deceased DA.